Welcome back to the Red Dice Diaries, and in this video I'm talking about a couple of my favourite Patreon accounts, Evil Hat and Mark Diaz Truman's Fate Codex. Yes, I know, they both involve Fate, big surprise. For those of you not aware, Patreon is a service where you can pledge a small amount of money to a content creator. I think I pledge about $4 US to Evil Hat and a couple of dollars to the Fate Codex. And when they bring out product, and only when they bring out product, you receive a copy of it in return for a contribution. For example, Evil Hat regularly bring out Fate World Books. And these are mini campaign settings for Fate that are available as PDFs on a pay what you want basis on DriveThruRPG. Whenever they release one, as a Patreon backer, I normally receive a preview copy without the artwork a little bit in advance. And when the finished PDF is released, I can pick up on it free of charge, knowing that at the end of the month, some money will go from me automatically to support the content creator. Similarly, with Fate Codex, it's a mini magazine in electronic format containing fiction, articles and adventures for the Fate system. The PDFs are available to purchase on DriveThruRPG, but Patreon backers receive a link allowing them to acquire the PDF for free off DriveThru, since you've already paid for it with your Patreon contribution. Also, with Fate Codex patronage, when the yearly printed anthology of the Codex issues is made available, you receive a discount to buy the Dead Tree copy based on the length of your patronage. Now, I recently picked up a copy of the Volume 1 anthology, you can see it there, and was very happy with it. I'm a big fan of Patreon since it allows me to support creators and to tailor my level of support by setting my contributions, in the same way that something like Kickstarter does. However, unlike Kickstarter, there isn't a possibility that you're going to have paid your money and months later still be waiting for your content. Money only gets deducted when the content is made available. So, what is it that I like about these two specific Patreon accounts? Well, aside from the fact that they produce stuff for Fate, which is one of my favourite systems, they also do this at an extremely reasonable price. Effectively, for less than the cost of an 8-pack of Red Bull down at my local supermarket, I receive new Fate content on a monthly basis. And yes, of course, there are some things that interest me more than others. However, there is normally something in each release from Evil Hat or the Fate Codex that I can take away or that gets me to think about how I run things in my game. And for me, they both evoke the toolkit nature of Fate. There's always a different way to do things in the game, and there's always different bits you can tweak or alter to make the game your own. And it's great to see how other people do it and to take inspiration from that for your own games. For example, at the time of recording, Fate Codex has just released issue 5 of their second volume, which contains, amongst other things, an excellent article by Tracy Barnett on how to use approaches to represent huge scale threats. And Evil Hat have just released their latest Fate World book, Slip, a dark world where psychically talented people fight to preserve the Earth from extra-dimensional terrors that have begun to creep out of the shadows. Both of these are very interesting, and I've enjoyed reading them tremendously. And as I say, for less than the cost of an 8-pack of energy drink, you can't go far wrong. So if you're interested in supporting these or other Patreon accounts, I'll put a link to Patreon down below and to the specific Evil Hat and Fate Codex accounts. I hope if you've enjoyed this video, you'll consider clicking like and subscribing to my channel by clicking on the red dice or the red dice on my hoodie there. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments box down below. And until I see you next time, take care and happy gaming.